Are we live? Yes. Okay. We're live. I'm doing this alone because Jay's doing fuck all. Nobody actually knows where the hell he's at. I don't think anybody's actually ever going to figure out where he disappears to. So yeah, we have Puma with us again. And a new person. Go ahead and introduce yourself, new person.
Hi, I'm Caleb. That's I, yeah. So
Now I know your name.
well, yeah, we should have discussed that. But yeah. So
Yeah.
we're talking about North Korea.
Yes. Because who doesn't love the Koreans?
All hail glory of best Korea, which is North Korea.
I had a Korean car. A drunk driver drove me into a guardrail. It went really, really, really smushed. Don't
I
buy
had Korean food,
cars.
but I think it was bad.
No, not the Subaru, the Veo. I didn't know you want to have the Veo. Anyway, so yes, as many people know, Sony has made another shitty comedy. Something about trying to discuss.
Well, I mean, not everybody thought it would be shitty. Some people were actually looking forward to it. Just saying.
The
liked it.
general overall plot of the movie, from what I read on the synopsis and everything about it, it seemed like, while the acting would have been good and there may have been a few jokes, the overall storyline didn't seem to actually do anything or go anywhere. So,
Well,
whether or not the movie shit, nobody knows, because at this point it's up in the air if you will ever actually see this movie. It may disappear into the vaults of Sony forever.
well, it's not like that. It's not like the plot line hasn't really been explored before. Like the two idiots go to kill a dictator. I mean,
How about Harold and Kumar?
well, yeah, that too. You know, and it's just we've seen the same sort of thing happen a lot.
Exactly.
And, you
No
know,
complaint.
but hey, that's Hollywood.
Anyway,
Personally, I want to know how or why someone like Raka Ali can get away with making songs about Kim Jong-un all the time and nobody gives a crap. But then we produce a movie about it and, all of a sudden North Korea throws a fit.
Well, okay, so I saw a thing about how North Korea is actually denying that it was them. Um, if people don't know what we're talking about, it's the Sony hacks and how North Korea was supposedly blamed, or that how they're saying that it is North Korea. But North Korea, I saw it was something that was trending on Facebook, so I don't want to like hold too much merit to it. But apparently North Korea came out and said that it wasn't us. So
At the same time, I've also heard rumors that it might have been anonymous, but it doesn't seem like anonymous is
yeah,
thing.
it's not
And I know
anonymous as MO though.
I know a couple of anonymous hackers, and well, one, I haven't been able to get a hold of them, whatever, and two, again, still doesn't seem like their target where they would go.
Yeah, well, and it's just not. Anonymous wouldn't threaten, or they wouldn't attack America. Like, that doesn't seem like something that they would try to pull off. You know, they're more likely to what's the best way to put this? They're more likely to screw with the corporations, but not like the general public, and not something so violent like that. Like as 9/11 style attacks, they wouldn't. I don't think they'd be that stupid.
That term pisses me off too. This is not terroristic.
Well, yeah.
yes, it
All
is.
the time. Who died? Let me ask you, who fucking died in this? What blew
Financial
up?
cyber terrorism.
Well, the CIA even mentioned that there was no credible intelligence even supporting that they could pull it off. You know, could you imagine North Korea trying to get planes over America and shit? No. Like, come on, they like. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't want to say it was North Korea just because it doesn't seem like something they could do. Because I was actually looking into it, and apparently, like something of this scale had to have taken, you know, like a long time to compile all that information together. Something that, you know, with how much information they have, something that North Korea doesn't have the capability of.
I actually have an article about that right here. The article I sent to Puma. So basically what it's come down to after the president made comments on it and further investigation, they're saying that only one computer was hacked, and that the original computer that was hacked was they took the person's Sony identification codes, the thing that allows them to log into the network,
Yeah.
and then use that to gather all the data. So they only had to hack one person, get the login to get into the network, and that's how they did it, which for any good hacker, that would take like a day. It wouldn't be that hard to do. I know several people that could do that in like a day.
Yeah, but then at that point you have the compilation of all the information, because there was tons of information stolen. You know, one guy, they were saying one guy couldn't pull all that together. You know,
not one guy, but if you have one team that's hacked through one computer and gotten the login, and they just systematically go through what they know they need. I mean, if you're going to hack a corporation, what are you going to target? You're going to target its finance department, its PR department, and its higher-ups. Basically, the emails. Anything that's going to humiliate or disgrace the company. If your overall target is fear or submission, you're not going to be looking to do any real damage. You're just going to want to embarrass them so that they lose money, which is why this is being considered financial terrorism. It's not so much about any form of real harm. It's about financially putting a stranglehold on someone.
Yeah. Well, and it's not
All right,
like it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Like, they're getting what they want, which doesn't help. You know.
You know, I think it would be funny. It's actually going to be really funny when, you know, a month from now this movie is either released anyway or leaks out onto the internet. If it's released anyway, with all they're actually going to make more money off of it.
Oh, it's being released. They're trying straight to home video.
All right, then people are going to fucking buy it.
Yeah. It's going to be the most torrented thing. It's going to be the most bought movie. People are going to like be killing people over getting this movie. just despite North Korea. Like, people, it's like
Kim Jong-un, but that's...
Oh, yeah. You know, like, I think just because they threatened us over it, people want to see what's so bad about it, and some people are like, fuck yeah, America, you can't do that shit to us, so we're going to watch it anyway. So, you know, you got both sides of the spectrum that are like, we need to see this movie now, and the censoring people that are like, oh, you can't censor us. Apparently they're in on this whole thing, too, like they were putting in their 2 cents. You know, fucking...
In all honesty, I mean, if you look at how the current leader has behaved, his dad, while he was a total asshole, could take a joke. This guy gets butthurt over everything. He really does.
Oh, yeah.
Like a high school little Chris.
Well, and I remember when he first came into office, the internet was making so many fucking memes about him. It was hilarious and it was great. But it was like, and then after he does this shit, I mean, if it really is North Korea, it's like, come on. The whole situation just pisses me off because, well, we gave in, you know. So that's what pisses me off about it, and it's just...
Honestly, I don't have North Korea having what it takes to really launch an attack on us anyway.
Well, especially like a 9/11 style terror attack, that would, what I'm guessing would require them getting planes into the country and then to the specific theaters.
I would be surprised if they have the technology to get a plane into South Korea.
They have
Considering that,
nuclear weapons. They are an actual,
yeah, but that'd be great if their nuclear
Yes,
weapons
but their
could get out
nuclear
of the
weapons are
country.
like box fans. They're trying to get off the ground and they can't.
Yeah, they can't even get the bombs out of their own country. Like,
It's
come
like,
on.
hey, we could accidentally nuke ourselves.
And it's like, wasn't the farthest they got was like the other side of Japan compared to like, here's North Korea, there's Japan. They shot it, went over Japan, and like fell in the Pacific. Wasn't that like the farthest they ever got it?
no idea. I just know that they're not, a third world
Um,
country. They're in that weird in-between state where they have.
Well, it's a dictatorship. That's the thing, is that nobody wants to work with them, and they're, they probably don't have much food as it is because, well, Kim Jong Un's eating it all. But it's just he's also restricting their food because, well, he fucking can. He's a dictator.
I know, right?
They're not. If this is gonna sound really bad for a second, because it's gonna make me sound like a total fuck yeah America patriot. But like just restricting people from doing what they need to do, like not what they need to do, but like from jobs and education and shit. Just his country would be so much better if he let them do that. And I hate to go off on a tangent about it, but I mean that's why I personally think that it looks like a third world country, is because there's nobody to advance that society, if you would call it society.
At the same time, you can look at how Vietnam has done, and they're growing at a crazy rate.
Well, yeah, but they're not. I don't even think they're communist anymore, are they?
They did do away with communism, I believe.
Yeah. So, well,
They're in that odd, we don't know what the fuck we are state.
granted, capitalism doesn't really work,
So
especially.
they're kind of transgender, maybe going through puberty. I don't know what I'd like. Face.
Yeah, they're at that. I'm not sure who my senpai
Am I
is when it
gay?
comes
Am
to
I
government.
straight? Why do I just really like furniture? I don't know.
Would they be the mayonnaise gender, Puma?
Well, and then okay, so the only reason why I say that capitalism really doesn't work is because right now with America, huge corporations can pretty much buy out politicians. And, I mean, I know people don't like to say it like that, but that's really what it is. It's like they'll put a bunch of money into a campaign, and then they'll tell the politician, hey, this is what my views are, this is what I want you to run on. They don't say it exactly like that, but it's kind of the same thing. It's just the fact that corporations are able to put that much money into it shouldn't be allowed. Because then you got the buying out of politicians, and that's why. Have you heard of Wolfpack at all?
Yeah. Can't say I know much about it, but
They're currently working to get corporate money out of politics.
So we have a comment. Robert the Balls says North Korean planes would end up bombing. Isn't that the capital of North Korea? Pyongyang? Does anyone know what the capital of North Korea is?
Pyongyang?
No. This is something. It's PYO and
capital of China, but
Oh yeah, that's right.
it's like Polyang. Polyang? Pyongyang.
all right, come on, Google.
Pyongyang.
Yeah, I'm googling it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Pyongyang.
Pyongyang. There we go. Instead of New York. Well, good for them. That's one less Asian fucking city with Asian
That
cars.
sounds like a Tekken fighter. Jeez.
It
Sorry.
sounds like a DJ. Pyongyang. There you go. But
Sorry about going off on that tangent.
Tangents are okay. It kills time. That's the type.
Hey.
Oh my god, I just read the name for the first time. I'm pretty sure the P is silent, and I think
Young
the
Yang.
name is Young Yang.
So we're getting an Avatar reference now?
I was thinking it was more of a pedophile reference.
Anyway.
Like here, I just pulled up an article on it's on BBC News. It's North Korea proposes joint Sony hack inquiry with U.S. I'm trying to pull up the page. I don't know why it's going so slow.
If you want to cover something up, insert yourself into the investigation.
Yeah, I'm reading on this article real quick. Give me a second. So you guys try to...
So we can talk?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't
Alright, you just shut up and do your thing. Stay over in the corner.
Alright.
You might want to shave, but that's just an opinion.
I need to comb it. That's the problem, is that like I just woke up and I forgot to comb it.
Puma, put it out. I saw that, Puma. Put it out.
No!
It's like your third one tonight since you got home.
I smoked one at work. One.
I don't care. No. No. Your last one for the night.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Can we not do this via web show?
To kill time.
Talk about North Korea, the greatest Korea.
I know. Can they even smoke
What is there to
cigarettes?
say?
in
There's
North
a
Korea?
bad fucking leader who looks like a hamster.
What looks like a hamster?
Their leader looks like one of those hamsters from the Kia commercials.
My what does?
The leader of North Korea looks like the hamster from the Kia commercial.
To me, he looks like a very chubby, young, angry Asian child.
Well, he is an angry young Asian child.
Oh my god. North Korea
Becky,
totally...
look at that. Sorry.
Sorry, I gotta point this out. Alright, so on Saturday, the North Korean Foreign Ministry said as the United States is spreading groundless allegations and slandering us, we propose a joint investigation with it into this incident. Without resorting to such tortures as were used by the U.S. CIA, we have means to prove that this incident has nothing to do with us. I just find it funny how they're like, so we heard about that whole torture thing, bitch. And yes, we're gonna play that card.
Do that card.
Like, I just, like, that just kind of makes me giggle.
I'm sorry, they've been torturing people over in Asia land since the beginning of time.
Are you kidding me? I guarantee you North Korea probably tortures its own people. Just for the fuck of it. But god, that CIA report, though. Like, have you guys talked about that at all on here?
Not yet. I'm trying to wait for Jay to come back for that one. But if you guys take a look at his tweet, I found the perfect image for the one.
That is great. That is great.
I'd nuke him all night long, baby.
He's very pretty. He's a very pretty person.
But no, like,
Why is he wearing makeup? You know what? No. I have nothing to do with this.
You done?
Why do I have that? Because I typed in hamster Kim Jong-un, and that's what comes up.
Oh, come on, where is this? I don't know how to share my screen on here.
Send it to me on Facebook. I don't know if you have screen sharing ability. You're a guest. I'm on the master profile, technically.
Oh. Fine.
Yeah, I can do other things, too. What is this? Control room. Haha. Wait, you ready for this one? I can shut down all of your cameras.
What?
Oh, that's so sweet. Can you just shut him down and send him, like, a wet... Oh, I'm sorry, dude. My bad. I didn't realize you could still hear me.
As I shut down all the cameras.
Oh, jeez.
Huh.
They aren't coming back.
I can see me, and I can see you guys.
They couldn't temporarily see you.
Oh. But yeah, apparently North Korea is denying their involvement.
It's North Korea. They have the mindset of a serial killer.
Alright, I just sent you the image. This is what I think of every time I see Kim Jong-un.
Let's see. I'm going to...
Why are you drawing evil eyebrows on you?
Evil eyebrows.
I'm protecting myself.
Alright, how do I get rid of it?
I don't know.
Okay, there we go. Is that a crown or what is that?
That was a crown.
Sparkling crown.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let's...
Back on track?
Yes.
Okay.
I think of this every time I see Kim Jong-un.
Oh my gosh.
I wish that picture was larger, but it is not.
99% of all Kim Jong-un memes are him pointing at something saying, "Can I eat that?" I eat dish? Oh my god, so great.
It is bigger.
He's sexy and he knows it.
That probably is him from when he was like 5.
But it's just like with the whole North Korea Sony hacks, you know, there's so much that, I heard that there's so much that we don't know, but there's so much that we do know. What I heard was that North Korea, how they think, the reason why they think it's North Korea is because they're using the same portals and gateways that North Korea normally uses. And it's like, well, what if it's not, different? What if it's, what if it's not North Korea? Like, what if somebody else is using North Korea's normal portals and gateways as a, as a cover-up to try to be like, oh, it's North Korea, not us. So
Yeah,
it's like,
but who else?
did he leave?
Kuma,
Yeah, it looks like he left.
his internet died.
Oh, great.
Who the fuck is Devin?
I don't know.
Why does he keep entering and leaving?
This is the first time I'm noticing this. How do I get out of this draw out?
It's the X. Oh. Devin is... Wait, your name's not Devin. Wait, hold on.
No! No!
We're getting... Some guy named Devin keeps on joining. Oh, no, that's apparently you.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So your name
Yes.
is Devin.
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, I
I'll
want
put it this way. The first couple times you mentioned Sony, I kept thinking, like, I was not hacked, but that's because Sony is another one of my nicknames.
Yeah. Well, with, it's just, I don't know, like, there's so much that we really don't know, or that I haven't seen too much, information on it besides, like, the daily updates that everybody really sees. And from all of that, I can't really say that we have too much information one way or the other to really say, yes, it is North Korea, let alone, cause a huge fuss over it, even if it is.
I mean,
Because
a lot of people like to say blame Canada. I prefer to blame Korea.
I heard Canada has like a super like highly trained defense force that nobody really talks about.
I don't think they need it because who the fuck is going to invade? A moose?
You never know. American tanks might need to go after them. You did all that trying to get in here. I give you No! Do not mess with the poison bottle.
Sorry.
Damn it! Come here. You're under my cape now.
Yo, he's gone. You want to hit the bar? Pick up some bitches?
Hey!
Whoa, hey! I'm sorry.
Last time
He
you
said
went to
that.
the bar, you pissed off the bartender.
Wait. There we go.
I'm sorry.
I got a kitten in my arms.
So did you see that the federal government ended their ban on medicinal marijuana?
They did?
Yeah, it was in the new omnibus bill. That's supposed to be like a spending bill, but inside of it there was a provision that said,
You can finally get out of trouble for shit.
well, not
Look.
necessarily. All that it was that the federal government said that federal agents can't like pull raids or do anything like that on states that have been. So the threat of getting raided and shit is a lot less. Well, it's 0 now. So that's good.
not necessarily true because they decriminalized it in Philadelphia and kept arresting people for it, kept charging people for it, and people are still getting convictions for it.
Well, was it for medicinal or recreational? And this like just
Criminal.
happened.
Meaning for recreational purposes, the worst they can do if you have less than an ounce is take it and write you a citation. But people are still catching charges for it.
Well, do they know the law?
No.
Well, then that's probably the reason why. I mean, if you know the law, then...
There was a cop who did this the first day it was decriminalized intentionally just to show that he doesn't give a fuck about the law.
Well, then, why haven't the people sued? Like, first of all, if the law states otherwise, then if they get arrested, as soon as they go to court, the judge will be like, why the fuck did you arrest him? And...
assholes.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think we know that after Michael Brown and Eric Gardner and all that shit. That cops just don't give a fuck. Plus, I saw a lovely news story about a cop who got pulled over, or didn't get pulled, a cop who got cut off in the middle of traffic, and just pulled out his gun and started shooting. Like he was an off-duty police officer, and some lady cut him off in traffic.
Yeah, I've read something about this too, and when the whole country got all bent out of shape over what happened in Ferguson, I really couldn't give a fuck less during that because
honestly, for me,
I about Ferguson, but we don't care about the fact that someone just got shot 10 miles away from you, that we're doing raids on people's grandmothers, that we're shooting innocent children out here, but you care about this guy who robbed some fucking store and whatever.
Well,
like,
the problem isn't that he robbed the store. The problem was that he was shot so many times, and the officer had Darren Wilson even admitted multiple times that he didn't know about the robbery. Not to mention...
That's great. That is great.
There's other reports saying that he got the call over his radio, the same call that all the officers in the area had. So he had to have had some knowledge unless he had his radio off.
So is Pinkie Pie hosting this now?
Apparently.
Pinkie Pie is hosting it because I'm tired. It's been a long day. Let's see. Cupcakes, magic of friendship, dancing.
Okay, we have Pinkie Pie, this dude's chair, and me?
Yes, the magic of friendship, laughter, kindness, loyalty. If I roll over, I think Twilight are on the other side.
I would like to hear Pinkie Pie's satanic point of view on this whole story.
Not giving it.
So,
I'm a law student. I'm not commenting.
so in Florida, during the midterm elections, we had Amendment 2 come up for vote, which was basically medicinal marijuana in Florida. And we lost by 2%. And, yeah, that pissed me off. Because it's like, not only from a tax standpoint is it a viable option, because look at how much money all these other states are pulling in. Like, it's ridiculous the amount of money that they're pulling in on taxes alone. And then you add on the additional benefit of all the medicinal effects that it has. It's just ridiculous to just fathoming that the government thinks that it's not a viable thing, that it's not something that'll work and help. I mean, it's just ridiculous, you know?
So, I can't even begin to share my standpoint on this because, like, alright, let's face it, look at me. I'm wearing a Have a Nice Trip shirt. Pins all over my head, you know. I have hair that will make your girlfriend jealous. I'm sorry, my hair is fucking awesome.
Oh, it is. Like,
I don't smoke pot.
I can vouch for this. His hair is amazing.
And I also don't smoke pot.
Anymore.
That's besides the point.
That's not.
Oh, wow.
Let's
Wow.
just say I have had a nice trip through life. Like, I've done my share of stupid.
But
This Have a Nice Trip shirt is basically like advice to people at that point in their life. Just try to have a nice trip.
But it helped you, did it not? It worked, though. And it does work.
Marijuana? Did it
Yeah.
help me?
Yeah. Like, help you calm down? Did it help you with relaxing?
He's always calm.
Exactly. I
No,
guarantee
that's
you.
his personality.
Oh. But, like, did it help you at all?
I don't care. I'll talk over you. I don't give a fuck. Having an anxiety.
And there goes the
And, yeah, he went dark. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Let's see.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, my computer derped.
I thought you were going to go downstairs.
Obviously, nothing but
Work.
professionalism.
You were saying?
I think he went dark again. I was just cracking a joke. I was like, nothing but professionalism here.
Who keeps texting me? I've got like 5 missed text messages. I should probably check that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, fuck, it's Joey.
What did he say?
The internet's turned off. I'll call in a minute.
So Jay's gonna hop on?
No, Jay's going to call me and use my computer from my cell phone to do shit. I don't know.
Okay.
This happens a lot. And no, we don't have any professionalism because I don't give a fuck. I'm usually too tired. He's back!
How do we tell how many people are in here?
I can monitor how many people are here.
What?
I know how many people are here. Oh, we're going on. Wait,
Let's
no.
go on an adventure.
I need to see this. Are you downstairs?
It's going somewhere.
He's going downstairs.
Are you in a prison, bro?
I really should get something.
Dude, I'm doing web show in the hallway now. I'm moving to better Wi-Fi. It's great.
You moving right now?
No, I'm just going downstairs to better Wi-Fi because my web show is like disconnected and shit.
Oh, you got internet here?
So Jay says that Satan has not favored him today.
No, take. You good?
Sis.
Alright, it's going to stay there, dog.
We'll be there when we come back up.
Alright then.
I'm lost. What's going on?
Wait, is that an ass hat? Hi, ass hat. No, it's not ass hat. Okay. That's weird for you. You know what? They're telling us. They. Guys, are we getting along? Jay wants to make sure we're all playing nice.
We're all playing nice.
Alright, people, y'all still with me?
Yeah, but your video's frozen.
Give it a second. This video freezes a lot.
So how many people are in here right now? Like, how many people are watching this?
2.
2?
2.
I feel popular.
No, it was like 5 earlier. People come in and out.
Hey, sorry about that, folks. I just moved to better Wi-Fi and dropped the cigarette off with my boy on the way.
So it was ass hat. Did you tell?
No, it wasn't. It was my neighbor.
Did you tell ass hat I said hi?
No, because I didn't go over ass hats. I went over Nate's. He's my neighbor.
You're now referring to him as that. That's fantastic.
You know, I could easily walk over his place right now.
Really? I want to say hi. He hates me.
This would be hilarious.
Just like, hey, want to be on the internet?
He hates me because I called his girlfriend a high school whore.
Oh, yeah, this ought to be great for the podcast.
She's a high school whore.
So, are we going to, like, bring this back to subject, or?
Yeah, I don't know. God only
Wait.
knows.
My computer derped during the medical marijuana discussion. I don't know what was asked of me, what opinions were stated.
That I'm for it. Like, I love that shit.
I'm for it, but I feel it needs to be regulated better.
I don't give a
depends
fuck.
on what type of problems you have versus what strain you should get. Not just go there and buy whatever, because if you have an anxiety disorder, certain strains will make it worse.
Well, yeah.
However, if you have cancer and you're not eating, certain strains will give you the munchies more than others.
Well, not to mention with cancer, you don't smoke it, you ingest it. It helps you a lot better.
If you have glaucoma, certain strains bring more blood flow to the eye than others.
Yep. Well, that's the thing, is that we're still trying to figure out what all helps with what. Because you got the THC, then you got the
The big problem
CBD.
with this is we know what most of these chemicals do. We know what strains would help with what. The big problem I see is people are making these strains out of nowhere that do crazy shit for no reason. We're not doing it, like, it's not being researched as medically as it is recreationally. People are growing shit that, yo, this shit gets you high as fuck. But we need
Well,
to
I mean,
grow
there's
shit.
really nothing wrong with that either. There's nothing wrong with it being recreational.
It depends. Some people can function on it, some people can't. Personally, I managed a business tripping on acid for a year and a half straight. Some people can function. However, I've seen people take 2 hits and never come back.
Off of marijuana, I don't fucking think so.
Not
Maybe
off
off.
marijuana. I
Oh,
was talking about acid.
oh
I've
well,
seen
yeah.
people
Like,
smoke a hit or 2 and not be there for a day. But there are also people who can, smoke daily, all day, every day, and no problem.
well, and I don't think that it was meant to be smoked all day, every day. I think
I
I think
also
it was.
feel that if we're going to use it medically, we should bring it back to its roots. Like, people are against this genetically modified food. It's the same thing with weed. Weed
Yeah,
doesn't
but
naturally taste like blueberries.
well, yeah, but they don't force a bunch of chemicals into it to make it have higher potency. That's not what they're doing. They're breeding and
Really?
crossbreeding and breeding more. They're not.
Sorry,
mean,
I used to grow, and I know some of the best growers in the country. I know some phenomenal glass artists. I know a lot about this culture. Different chemicals are being exploited.
well, yeah, but they're not. I honestly don't think that people are like Monsanto level fucking around with marijuana. I mean, if they were, I mean, we would hear about it. We would
Hold
definitely
on.
hear about it.
You can get ounce buds in 2 months. That's not natural. Where in the fuck are you going to find high pressure sodium and carbon dioxide just pumping into a grow room in nature? It's the same thing as pumping a chicken full of hormones.
Well, that's not the same because that's. I mean, no, that's not how that works. Last I checked.
Yeah,
Like, I'm trying to
yeah,
think of the
it really
words.
is.
Like, plants are a lot different from animals, first of all, so the argument's not the same because
Plants are different than animals. Okay, fine. Why
I'm
aren't we doing this shit with pine
I'm
trees?
trying
Why
to think
aren't
of
we
the
making
words.
blue pine trees that smell like cotton candy?
Well, I, like I said, I don't know that much on it, but I haven't seen anything that it's like, oh yeah, we're pumping our weed full of chemicals, because I guarantee you people would flip out.
All
I
right,
don't
people
like.
are taking it to the next level and making dabs. Dude, if you need to
Well,
torch this
dabs
shit,
isn't natural. Like that's something completely different from bud. With bud, you got nugs, and that's pretty much it. With dabs, it's something that somebody had to extract the THC out of the plant and then put it into an oil dab form, which is pretty much the same thing as, taking coca plant and turning it into cocaine and mixing it with meth. Like,
yeah, yes,
it's
but
the same.
people swear by it. This is all natural bullshit.
Well, that's
Should
not
have medical
natural at
use.
that point because it's not straight from the plant. If you're getting it straight from the plant, that's different than dabs and oils and shit, because at that point, it's somebody had to take something from that plant and force it into something else to make it what it is.
But isn't that also the same thing that we're doing with, like, I don't know, there's Oxycontin on the market that comes from a poppy.
Well, and that's why I'm totally against pills. I mean, and like for
If
me,
I'm against pills, I'd lose my job. Damn
I
it,
mean,
you keep taking pills.
like, I was on a concoction of pills from the time I was 7 years old to the time that I ended up getting kicked out of my house and moved out on my own at 17 for 10 years. And the pills didn't help me. What helped me was marijuana. Like, I shit you not. I just felt like I was a zombie going throughout my day when I was on pills.
Guys,
So-
shut up, it's Jay.
Huh?
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
What to do?
Get down to the spatial landing here. Let's come on. Let's get this over with. We'll have to have time.
Jay, we went well past Korea a while ago. We're somehow on marijuana, and there was something about fat hamster Kim Jong-un, and there was Pinkie Pie hosting for a little bit.
Basically, what is happening is an acid trip just happened on your show.
I've never heard the Applejack. The Applejack's always on the host list. I would just like to establish that.
No, I don't have Applejack on this blanket. I can roll over and be Rainbow Dash or Twilight Sparkle.
Rainbow Dash is my waifu.
Okay,
Just kidding. I'm just joking for anybody who's actually wondering, but Rainbow Dash is my waifu.
Rainbow Dash.
I mean, you know what? Shut up. You shut up.
Really don't think I'm going to I mean,
Anyway. So, Jay, what are your thoughts on the North Korean Sony hacks?
Whoa, that's an echo.
Oh, you don't know. I've never really liked Sony anyway. I appreciate it. I don't even like the
Well, okay, and I think what people are getting mixed up is that it was Sony films that were hacked.
Sony is just such a shitty company anyway. Like, how
Hey,
they...
fuck you. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I really don't think it was North Korea, but if we want to say that it was North Korea, that makes it look good.
Can anyone hear
Well,
me?
that's what I brought up. I brought up that you know, North
They could have a reason to recall a shitty North Korea. That's from being shitty anyway. So, like, yeah, we'll say they did it. We made them mad if they did it. So that's why we had to recall the movie. Because if we do, we don't want anything to happen to us.
Well, in my I brought up the point that, you know, North Korea even came out and said, "Hey, it's not us. You know, don't take us out."
Yeah, especially because North Korea is the first one. Like, if they do something to us, they'll be the first to claim it.
Well, and my biggest problem with it is that we gave in. You know, North Korea has their
Recalling the movie.
what?
They're not recalling the movie. They've since changed their mind. They're
Well,
just,
yeah, but we gave in.
Are you fucking kidding me? So they're still gonna put out that shitty movie anyway.
Well-
they're releasing it straight to DVD or something.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that we gave in. They
Theatrical release.
No, the actual companies who own the theaters, like AMC and them, just refuse to play it.
Yeah, Sony came out with a statement saying, "Hey, you know, if you don't want to play it, you don't have to." And pretty much every movie theater bitched out.
Like, your movie was so shitty, but after previewing it, we don't even want it to be, like, anywhere near our projectors.
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was that, you know, they were threatening, like, terrorist attack, even though the CIA said there's no threat. You know.
Like, even the CIA was like, yeah, that's North Korea not really... Like, I don't know. I really just feel like the whole situation was fucked up. Like, just how everyone's going about it. But I don't really care. The movie should be sold as a shitty company, so fuck them.
Yeah. Well, and
If I were judged to give them a verdict, I'd say programming for at least 30 years with no parole.
well, and I brought up the point that, you know, or like I was gonna say that, you know, in North Korea they have this mentality that the government, like Kim Jong-un is God. Like that's their mentality, is that all praise Kim Jong-un, and the Americans have made this movie shaming our God. But look, you know, they won't put it out. Our God had smited them. Now they won't, you know, put out the movie anymore. It's like we gave in to their, you know, idea of it. it looks bad. It makes us look like pussies. It really does.
Still can't look at worse for that movie. I'm sorry if you can't tell, I just really fucking dislike that movie. It's so fucking stupid. Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, I could be saying as far as it, seeming like, you know, we're caving into North Korea or mindset that the great leader is God, who is the king of God. But,
Well, and it's funny because... Well, and it's funny because Charlie Chaplin made he made The Great Dictator and mailed it directly to Hitler when he made that. He mailed a copy directly to Hitler.
Like, not only am I going to make some shit about you, I'm going to send it directly to you.
Yeah.
Like, no, we can't even make a funny movie. We can't even make a comedy. We're a country that can't even get a missile, like, fucking pass at least a meter out of the little piece of a peninsula. Like, that shit fell apart in the ocean every time they're trying to shoot something up. Like, we're only a threat to those that are immediately around them, and then they're only like a threat to them for a day. It's not even fucking scary. Oh, man. I can't even understand why anyone would value military land. You won't recognize North Korea as a sovereign nation.
Well, and I honestly don't even think that they have the capability to pull off what they did. Like, I really don't.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, I can't say that because I'm not going to say that it's not difficult, but like you don't require really a lot, especially if it was one of the top officials. Because from my understanding of North Korea, from my time in South Korea, like all of the government itself, they have free reign of the internet. The top of the top officials, it's just everybody else. So realistically, I don't know. We really don't know what exactly they have, especially since they're trading partners with China. We don't know what exactly they have and what the top officials are capable of. And honestly, you know, like I said, North Korea would be glad to claim anything. They'd be happy to claim someone so much as sneezing inside U.S. borders where they're not supposed to be. So if they did this, they'd say it. They'd probably let us know before we knew anything. They'd be like, yeah, we did it. So I can't understand why people are still trying to place it on them and they denied it themselves.
Well, and the thing is that, you know, if, granted, you know, I don't know, like, part of me thinks that North Korea knows that we could just flatten them in an instant and nobody would bat a fucking eye. Like, even China pretty much told them to fuck off at a certain point. But not in this, I don't...
Yeah. China's tired of this shit.
So, guys, Boomer has to get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I have to get up at like 5. I don't know what you two all have to do, but we have to go back to the real world.
Yeah, I got some stuff I gotta do. I was told this was only gonna be like an hour.
Well, it has been an hour. We're at like 55 minutes.
Holy shit.
7 seconds.
I have drugs to do, so I might as well get off here as well.
Damn it, Jay, did you find another dealer? I thought I was your dealer.
No,
What?
take all the shit you gave me last time.
You know what? Just,
Yo,
I
this
thought
guy here knows where the good shit is. Just saying.
I do know where all the good shit is.
But
I
I'll
have
point where.
good shit. I could Spain if I wanted.
What?
Drug dealer.
I'm not, no.
So are we gonna get off here?
Caleb, I asked that you not take your medication on the show.
Okay.
And if you're going to take your medication on the show, at least care.
I will let the audience know. You guys can't see me, but yes, I'm taking drugs on the show all the time.
I take drugs.
I just look like I take drugs.
I take drugs.
Yeah, well, it's the tie-dye shirt with the long hair and the beanie. Like,
This is me though.
yeah, but all of it together really puts out that
It's like it completes the whole druggy look.
yeah, especially the tie-dye with the beanie and the long ass hair.
Anyway, guys, that's our time for the week. We'll see you all on Wednesday. I don't know who the
No,
fuck's
I'm
gonna
gonna say something. To him. Hey, my niggas just hit up my new mixtape on Dak Tip, you know what I'm saying? Facial Ramming Part 2, the Genesis, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? After I get these drugs, I'm gonna get back to recording them, record Facial Ramming Trust Bondage Part 3, you know what I'm saying? That's how we're gonna do it.
I mean,
Thanks for coming to the show. I appreciate Caleb for being here. I appreciate Puma, of course, and I appreciate Jim for taking care of shit. I decided that I showed up super duper late on my shitty quality phone, but I had no internet, so because Satan did that favor me this day. So
Damn it! Did you sacrifice the small children like I told you?
With some new facial ramming seminars.
Jake, damn it! You have to sacrifice the small children and make them fight with each other. Remember, the odds have to be ever in their favor, because it's not a cheap ripoff of a 1980s Japanese movie. Anyway, so we're ending. Yes, kawaii desu. I don't know who put that up there, but go for it. I can be very kawaii. Anyway.
Hawaii rocks.
We will see you on Wednesday, I hope. I may strangle the boys before then.
I had fun. Next time I'll make sure I'm more prepared.
By the way,
I will attempt to be more prepared
I
too.
have like 7 bows now, so I have a bow for every episode for like the next month.
So I'll be more prepared too, and I just want to say peace out, my niggas. Rock
Peace.
out. Oh yeah. Asian is God. Quit life.
Sweat.